because it is healing. It really is. It's also about speaking to. So if you are holding in anger or frustration, if someone's been annoying you and it's just been bubbling and bubbling and bubbling within inside you, what generally happens there? You explode, but probably not at that person that had been annoying you. Might have been at your kids or your partner or your boss or just a friend or anybody. And generally it happens over the smaller things too, doesn't it? It's because you've had all this pent up frustration within inside you here that it finally needs to escape, and then you end up getting into a bit of a guilt cycle too, because you've exploded and you've hurt the wrong person, or just you've exploded and you've hurt somebody and you didn't mean to. So what you can do with that is just practice letting things come up and speaking about it when it happens. And I know for people who struggle with conflict, I've been there too, it can be scary, but baby steps. I think I've used this analogy before. It'd be like if someone got your coffee order wrong in the shops, or if what else? Okay, so here's one as well. I don't know if you guys can hear, but I've had like motorbikes going crazy around my house right now. So there's, for instance, another analogy might be, if, your neighbors are playing music too loud. I don't know, not me, but, it's just like the little things. Just practice, start small, send a text message. But as soon as you voice it, you feel a million times better because you've said something. And if you say it with love and compassion as well, it's generally always met with an understanding. A lot of people don't actually know if they've done something wrong. That's the biggest thing. The way we perceive things, we might perceive it one way and they go, oh yeah, they know that they're just annoying me or whatever. But this person might be completely self-unaware and have no idea that they have said something or done something or used their body language in a way that has upset you. So by bringing it to their attention, it also gives them an opportunity to be able to heal that part of themselves as well. But you feel so much better for it. And the more you do it, the easier it gets as well. It gets to become second nature because you know that things are going to be okay regardless of the outcome. Okay, so if there is something that's bothering you, bring it up. Bring it up. Just remember, it can be said with love and compassion, or just in a nice way. Pre-frame. May I talk to you about something that I've been struggling with lately, or and also if you put in how you've been feeling first as well, that really sets the ground there and the foundation for the message you're trying to get across as well. Lately I've been struggling with and I've noticed that you did blah, 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 blah. I'm not sure if you were aware of this, but that did hurt my feelings. 9 times out of 10, that person is going to go, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry for that. And then it's like, it's all sorted. Huge digression there, but that's what this reading is all about today, is how I can help you guys. So by you speaking up, by you feeling those emotions, by you letting those things be released from your body, you are loving yourself, you are leveling up, you are becoming the best version of yourself possible. Mwah! Absolutely. Keep going. All right. God, I love this song. I'm proud of you. Love you. You gotta love you. There is only one of you in this world. And how special is that? What else do we need to know, Spirit? What else can I help them with? What else? Embrace this magical moment. You're in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. Okay, so the best way to manifest, really, I mean, everything has already been kind of predestined for us. We do have different paths that we go down, but 9 times out of 10, we end up back up on the path that leads us to where we're supposed to be. You know, we do have choices, but you know, through karmic lessons and cycles and you know, leveling up, it puts us back on our path. But one thing you can do if you're really wanting to manifest, or if you've got a picture of, you know, where your life, if you already know what your life is going to be like, but you want to continue to get there, really think about and picture what your life is going to be looking like before you go to bed, for the last 15 minutes before you go to bed at night. It really helps to set that picture and that faith that you have into the universe and into the future. So that is one of the best ways for you to be able to manifest, because just before you're going to sleep, you know, you really are tuning into I just said the ethereal world, you know, so the 5D, so your magic. If there are things that you want, you can just ask. Okay, ask, pray. That's what it is prayer. That's what manifestation is. It's prayer, basically, isn't it? Really. And we all do that before we go to sleep. Well, most of us do. Doesn't matter if you don't. Doesn't matter if you don't. Okay, you don't have to. Don't have to. All right. That's just what I like to do. All right, what else? This is a blessing in disguise. Okay. This whole theme of the reading, I really feel the strongest point for me so far has been me talking to you guys about that dark night of the soul and being able to get you guys through that, and the things that you have to do in order for it to be okay, you know, as best as it can be. It is a real blessing in disguise, as sucky as that sounds, to, you know, have to go through pain. What it does though is it does break you. It does break you, but it breaks you back down for you to then be able to build yourself a version, to be able to build you a version of yourself that you can be proud of. You know, when the Tower card in tarot, you know, that's all about the crumbling of something. The good side of that is once that's done, you can create a new foundation for yourself. And not only that, once you've been broken down, you can truly appreciate beauty and love in life. The beauty and love in life. It's like I've said before, you know, if you grew up with no money, if you grew up in a low socioeconomic suburb, you know, you understand how important money can be. You value money compared to someone who was granted that gift of being able to afford, you know, things that they needed. They didn't have to worry about what they needed in life. Okay. If you've been in love and you've had your heart broken, and then you've met somebody completely different, and then they show you what true love is, what real love is. It's like you thought you knew what love was, and then you meet somebody else and they really show you. You can appreciate that, and you know what it is then, you know.